What up, y'all? Chris Weathers, aka Shorty C94, back at you again with another Shorty sneaker conversation. Today we have a mystery guest, so hopefully we can get a hold of the guest soon enough. What's up, Jay Pinkett? What's up, V Weathers HR? What's up, Real Big Al Kicks? What is going on? Okay. Well, hello.
Hey,
How are you today?
I'm all right. How are you?
Work is pretty weak. Pretty weak. But it's good to see you just the same. Um, for everybody that doesn't know, this is V Weathers HR, my wife of 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Niggas always got to be technical. All right. Before we get into it, just tell me the most positive thing you took from 2020.
Man, so many good things happened in 2020 for me. Like, I know it was a struggle for some people, but I mean, I really came up. I got a real good promotion at work. I was able to relocate to North Carolina, which is a dream come true, had been something I've been wanting to do for years. Um, Stimulus money, like new house, new car, like I can't complain. 2020 was good to me.
Good. Okay. Well, that's good. Tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. I recently escaped in 2020. So when did we move here? August of 2020. So I'm in North Carolina, situated right between Greensboro and Durham. So right in the middle, Alamance County.
Okay. Do want to say hello to everybody who joined. Cool Boy Ike, Sneaker Vibes Only, Real Big Al Kicks. Everybody joined, welcome. Um, okay. So what did you wear today as far as sneakers, or did you wear sneakers today?
Yeah, because I went out the house today, so I threw some clothes on. Actually, they right here. I wore my tie-dye Roshis,
Oh, okay.
oldie but goodie. Love these. You know, I love colorful shoes, Christopher. So
Hey, I think
there you go.
a Chris purchased there, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
from
thank you. Yeah, I looked at the box. Like the retail price was $80 on those, and then we had some love on them. So I need sneakers to be like that. Like I need to start buying more $80 sneakers because these expensive ones are killing my pockets right now.
I remember those Roshis. I was able to get them for 60% off because if you remember, that was 2015. Remember, we were supposed to do something on Father's Day, and something happened with Stephanie or something like that where I had to go in, and Rick gave me 60% off of everything I bought. So I think I bought those Roshis then, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe it was another time. I can't really remember. But what was your earliest sneaker memory or moment?
My earliest sneaker memory of like sneaker envy, right? I remember I was in fifth grade and those first Jump Mans came out. So the red and black ones and the blue, black and whites. And everybody came to school, like, different release dates or whatever. Everybody came to school with them, and I wanted them so bad, like, so bad. Jumpman. It's like, I
Hey,
just thought they were, like, so cool. Like, that was, like, the first time I really remember having specific sneaker envy. I'm sure there was probably a time before that where some little girl had some Barbie shoes that I wanted to have or something like that, but that's the first thing I remember distinctly, like, dang, I want those. And what's crazy is when they re-released them, I didn't even like them. Like, it was like I never had that experience or something. It was crazy. Like, I had no interest in getting them.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people forget that until they introduced retros the way they are now in 1999, Jumpmans used to really be a big deal. 97, 98, and going into 99, Jumpmans were they carried pretty much the same way the regular Air Jordan did, anything with that Jumpman on it. But the retros kind of canceled the Jumpmans and Team Jordans out. So, a lot of people don't realize that, and they call them the Latin Jordans or the Mexican Mikes. Some of that stuff you can call that, but the old stuff, nah. Okay. So what is the shoe that got you into sneakers?
So I hate to sound all basic, but another shoe that I really, really wanted when I was a kid was the black and red Jordan 11s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you remember when I was able to finally get them as an adult, right? So, like a lot of people when we were younger, poverty kept me away from from the Jordans, the Nikes, all of that good stuff. So when I was an adult, you were able to get them for me, and I was like ecstatic and over the moon. Of course, I had sneakers before that, but those were like the ones that I wanted, and I was having trouble kind of finding them at that time for whatever reason. I think the prices were too high. I had missed like the most recent release of them. You know how the releases are, and all it have been, particularly with 11s.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like that. I don't know. That, like, I had sneakers before that, but like once I got those, it took me to like another level, and that was what 14, 15.
I think so.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I know sneaker vibes only. Bread 11 is her shoe, so I know
Yes.
we love Bread. Shout out, hello to Miss Dicky 23 and Loves Jones. Welcome. You know,
Uh,
okay. Do you consider yourself a collector?
I mean, I kind of go back and forth with that. We've had conversations, and you keep telling me like, no, you're in it. You're in it. Like, I think I finally accepted. Like, yeah, I'm a collector. Like, when you have hundreds of pairs, like, what else could it be? I can't deny it. I'm a collector.
Okay. All right. So what made you realize, like, was there a shoe that you bought where you like, yeah, I'm in it now? Like, was there a shoe or something that tipped it off? Because I have been telling you for a while that you're in it, but you've been reluctant to take that. Was there a shoe where that happened, or what?
A shoe, a specific shoe. Um, I don't think so. I don't think it was like a specific shoe that made me say like, all right, I'm a collector. Because here's the thing, like, I don't have a lot of these limited and exclusive, and I know it's not just that, but initially that was kind of what made me hesitant to say it, was because I didn't have the kind of collection that your typical sneakerhead would have, right? I just buy what I want. I buy what I like. I like colorful shoes, comfort over everything. So I think that's what made me hesitant. But I don't think it was like a particular shoe where I was like, all right, now I'm officially a sneakerhead because I bought these.
Okay, all right, that's fair. So where was your favorite place to cop sneakers? Back in the day. I know you said that poverty was a factor in your upbringing there. So when you would get sneakers, where would you go?
Yeah, so in Cleveland, when I was a kid, I didn't have a car. I didn't get my first car until I was like 20. So, it had to be on the bus route. Easiest place to go was Tower City, downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Hopping on the RTA, 38 on Huff, if any of my Cleveland people are watching. So hopping on the 38, going to Tower City. Back in the day, there was a Champs, a Foot Locker, and a Lady Foot Locker inside of Tower City. Uh, but of course, during that time, I'm not like a sneakerhead. I'm just getting what I need, right? So in high school, our school, we had like a dress code where we could only wear black sneakers. And so I would get like what was the special? It was like you get two pairs of Fila's for like $90 or something like that. So I get
Yeah,
a pair for my brother. Uh so that was pretty much the motivating factor. Tower City. I used to also go to Randall on the bus with some of my friends. And Euclid Square Mall. which is crazy because all three of those places are like defunct now. Like our city still exists, but it's not how it was back then. And then, you know, Randall and Euclid are like gone. Like I think Euclid is what, an Amazon now, and what's Randall, just gone?
The Amazon too.
Is Amazon too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 for $89 on the Reeboks. Yes.
And J Pink is 6. You know, talk about the 90. Yeah, straight out of Maple and Bedford. That's the way that bus used to come. That 90. Okay. Well, where's your favorite place to get sneakers now?
Okay, so I am cheap, right? Like I love a deal, I love a bargain. So I really get excited when I find some of the shoes that maybe I missed out on at like your local Plato's Closet, your local Uptown Cheapskate, Macari, eBay, you know, those sources. I love a deal. Like it's exciting to be able to get the shoe, but it's even more exciting to be able to get it for a discount. Yes, love Jones. Yes, love a bargain. If I can have a coupon, that's one of the things that make me frustrated about like the larger retailers. They all got rid of like their discounts. Like I used to keep a $20 off coupon for Finish Line. I used to keep the coupons for Foot Locker. Like all of that stuff is gone. Hibbett changed theirs. I used to get a $20 gift card, $20 off coupons for there. So I miss having um those deals.
For sure. For sure. Okay. So, what would you say influences your sneaker purchasing habits, other than the deal?
So other than the deal, the other thing is like my size, right? So I wear a women's 10, and that forces me to have to make a decision quick, like because the 10s get gone. So I have to buy it right then, and then make a decision after I've purchased it and return it. You know what I mean? Like where they at now though?
Where that what Nasir underscore? What's up, man? What's up, Larry V7 or Larive? I know I never say it right. What's going on? What's going on to everybody watching? We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I see Al with the $20 Foot Locker rewards. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some bad. Now they got you doing a little survey and it's still only for $10. But hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
Most of the LeBron 7s you got for half off or less on Nike. Yes. The
Mm.
LeBrons always end up going on sale. Them things never sell out. Like I appreciate that.
Oh, some of them sell out.
Well, yeah, some of them, but usually the ones that I want, they don't. So I just wait.
Yeah, you put where you at now? All right.
But
Well,
yeah, my size is definitely a influence on my sneaker purchases, and then like style. Like I just like color. I like colorful shoes. I have a few pairs that are just your basics, like all blacks, all whites. But for the most part, like my shoes are colorful.
okay, okay. What's your now? I know yesterday, got a few things, but I've been through so much today at work. I can't remember what did you buy yesterday? What was your most recent cop?
So yesterday I bought those MVP LeBrons. I got them from a resale shop, but they were below retail, so I was thankful for that. I don't think they were dead stock. I think somebody wore them once,
Oh, somebody
but
wore them
whatever.
just
Yeah,
once.
yeah, but I was thankful for that because that was a good price for those. I got 4 pairs of Chucks yesterday. I also got a pair of these Jordan 1 lows. The color is tropical twist. They like a light bluish green color. I know you don't care for them, but I like them. And I also ordered a pair of 97s that I saw in store when we stopped at a Hibbett, but they didn't have them in stock, so I ordered them online. So those will be coming. And whenever they do come in the mail, I'll do an unboxing video. I'm excited about those 97s.
Gotcha. All right. So what's the biggest change?
No, that was it.
Okay. What's the biggest change or adjustment you've had to make post pandemic, involving sneakers.
I think like everybody else, like the pandemic has made the sneaker game just even more hectic than it was before. Like trying to get stuff, like using the sneakers app. I think our relocation is definitely a factor because we don't have like the connects and plugs like we used to have back home. If I really needed something, that's the other thing. I don't try to pay resale. Like that's not a thing for me. So it needs to be retail or below. So because of that's how my spending habits are, it's made it more difficult. Where like even your regular basic run of the mill stuff is going like for crazy prices.
Gotcha. What's up, Calvin? My boy from Foot Locker when I was at Foot Locker Richmond Heights. Oh man, got you. All right, so now we get into some shoe specific questions. So, Vianta, what's your favorite shoe?
My favorite shoe?
Yes.
I don't know. Like that's kind of like asking your favorite child. Like, um, I don't really have a favorite shoe. Like I would struggle with getting rid of any of my shoes. Like I
Mm,
would struggle. Like I can't think of one where I'm like, yeah, I get out of the way easily. Like there are some that I have given away in the past. I've given stuff to my niece, my mother, coworkers, like whoever. But I can't really name a favorite shoe. Okay, so I would say if I had to name one right now, it would be those metallic silver 11s that I wore on my birthday because like I absolutely love those things. Like they are so shiny, so beautiful, and I wish that they were out when we got married. I want to get married in those shoes. Like we need to do a vow renewal and I'm wearing those. Like that's going to be my sneaker for our vow renewal. Like I love those. So if I had to pick one, probably those right now. I'm thankful to have them.
okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to wear for our vow renewal. I don't have any shiny shoes like that I could wear.
They don't have to be shiny. They can
I
just I really wanted you to wear, remember when we really got married, I wanted you to wear the South Beach 8s.
Did I have them yet? I don't think
No,
I have them. Yeah, I didn't
no.
have them.
Remember I told you I was trying to buy a pair off like some website, go one of them, some StockX or something. It was going for like $800, and I was like, I love him, but not that much. Like I can't do it. And then you ended up getting them like a few months after we got married, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was like two
Like two
months.
months.
Okay. So do you have a? If you don't have a, okay, you named your favorite shoe. What's your go to shoe to throw on? Like, ooh, I'm gonna kill these niggas today. And what's up, Tess 216?
Hey, I don't really have a go-to shoe. I guess a style that is like a go-to default for me is like my 90s. I have a lot of pairs of 90s. Nothing extreme, but I really like Air Maxes. Why are you making that face? You feel like I have one that's my default? It used to be the Kyrie Deceptive Red. I don't know if you like I used to just throw that on to run to the grocery store, like whatever I needed to do. But I don't know. I don't really have one now. Like
It's crazy. It's like because I could hear you upstairs. It's like a triple echo. It's kind of it's kind of cool. But what's up, Kick and Carve? Happy Memorial Day. Um, okay. So, do you have a holy grail?
Holy Grail. So it used to be the Black and Red 11. I've obtained that. Um, the pair that I really want that I wish I had right now was the Laylee Bays, those pink sixes. That's a pair that I really wish I had right now. I'm hoping to get the South Beach 8s when they come out. And the other one, the Kobe Grinches. Like
Uh,
I cried the day I didn't get them. Like so, I've been wanting those since back then. Like, if you remember, that was like early on when we were first dating, and
Yeah,
I knew you were into the sneaker.
when they came out.
Huh?
I think we had only been dating for like a year when they came out.
Yeah, and we weren't together, but we were on the phone, and I was like, "Did you see Kobe's shoes?" Like,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
at that point, like I don't even watch basketball or anything. Like I just happened to turn over there, and like ever since then, I wanted them. But man, that's been a struggle. So I don't think I'll ever have them because I'm not willing to pay the price that it requires. Because that's the thing, you can get whatever you want now. It's just, do you want to pay for it? And my answer is no, unless I hit the lottery.
You never know what'll happen. You
That's
never.
true.
All right. So, do you have a favorite line of all time to wear? Is just Air Maxes, probably.
Yeah. I mean, the majority of my collection is Air Maxes, right? So I really like 90s, 97s, 95s, Vapor Maxes, Air Max Pluses. What'd you say?
I was just saying, what's up to Ancient Lion? Um. Okay. All right. Now, what's the shoe that comes to mind first when you need to that you need to undead stock?
These dunks. So I got those green glow dunks. And I've been trying to find something to wear with them. Now I could go basic and just wear like white or whatever, but I really was trying to like match that green glow color. And I've been struggling trying to find something that's that color. I keep finding stuff that's like close, but not it. Um, so I might just end up wearing like a white dress or something to throw it up things on because I really want to wear them. I really wanted those. Um, and I'm thankful that I was able to get them and the price I was able to get them for. But man, it's been a struggle trying to find something for that. And then as far as undead stocking, besides that, I have like some other stuff that I've bought. Like I got a lot of pairs that I haven't had an opportunity to wear yet. But nothing that's like heat, like, oh my God, I gotta wear that. Like I got my popcorn blazers that I need to break out. Um couple pairs of tailwinds that I bought that I just haven't worn. Like it's just stuff that I need to throw, and a bunch of chucks. Like I got these Looney Tune chucks that I plan on wearing this week. Few other things.
Okay. What's up, Erica? E Fiorentino 31. My last guest. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I kind of know the answer to this since I am your husband, but is there a shoe that you have that you wouldn't unds, like you just want to keep a dead stock forever?
Nah,
Okay.
I wear
Got
my like I don't buy them to not wear them. Like I buy them like, what outfit am I gonna put this with? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's always the intention, is to wear them.
Gotcha. Now, what's the shoe that's popular that everybody likes that you just don't fuck with?
Hmm. Any of that Scott stuff, I'm not really like a fan of any of that. And I cannot stand off white. Like I know a lot of people love it, but like the way it look, I've not seen a single pair of off whites that I'm interested in owning. Like I've never tried to get a pair of any off white anything. Like I'm not a fan of those. I also hate all those like I'm not really into Yeezys. Like um like the original ones that came out on when he switched to Adidas. Some of those I like. But like all those other styles, them boots, them plastic looking, them sandal, like all of that stuff looks weird to me. So I'm cool on all of that. Travis Scott, off white. Like I guess the most hype stuff. Like
Okay. So, this is kind of a loaded question, but who is your favorite sneakerhead?
Aunt Hollins. No. Of course I have a lot of bias. I think what I appreciate the most about you is like you are a true sneaker historian. Like you know about the shoes. Like, you always got a story to tell. Like, oh, in 1999, I had bought this shoe. Like, it's always a story behind every shoe. Like, or I wish I could have got these. They re-released them, and I never had this color before. Like them shoes you got yesterday, I never had this color before. Like, it's always like from a genuine place where you have loved shoes like your whole life. Like, would it go back to like third grade?
Probably before that.
Yeah, probably before that. But
But
shout out to my father-in-law for getting you obsessed with Jordans and Nikes at an early age. Thanks, Pops.
but it's like I always say, sneakers, basketball, and hip hop are like a holy trinity. And I got
Mm,
into all at the same time. I always say the 90-91 NBA season, which ended with the Bulls playing the Lakers. It was like a passing of the torch from Magic to Michael Jordan. That was when I started getting into music, even though I was only 10, 11 years old, watching videos and, the product placement of shoes on celebrities. All of that kind of like happened, late 80s, early 90s. And I'm really fortunate and thankful that that's when I grew up. I wish I was a little older, but not that much older. So
yeah.
I appreciate that. The normal next question I would ask is favorite sneaker YouTuber, but since I also do that, you've already given me enough props. But is there anybody else you watch sneaker wise that's not me?
Um, Jock Slate and what's the other guy we watch? He got the beard.
What, the Seth Fowler,
No. Him too, Seth Fowler. But it's another guy. He got a beard. Uh,
the
I
Style OG? Not him.
no. He's a white guy. He's got a beard, and it's always another guy, but he's off camera.
Palmer Simpson.
Yeah, Fomer Simpson. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and kicking
I
cars
like
too.
that guy. Yeah, I like that guy. He's funny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you want to tell people how you store your sneakers. I mean, some of your racks are behind us. You just keep them in the box. Keep them in the box. Okay.
Yeah, if I have a box. Not everything I have has a box, but it is what it is.
And that's an ongoing thing in this house. Not enough space, and you get the shoes from the outlet. They rip the tops off the box so you can see it on the hash wall. So I got like about 15 shoes that don't have tops where I don't really know where to put them. So,
Yeah.
and you've got that same problem. So, um, give me a tragic sneaker story.
Tragic sneaker story.
And if you don't have one, I do, that involves you. And it's not the shattered backboards of the Chicagos.
Thank you for that, for not bringing that in. I can't think of one.
I
I
got
mean, I was most devastated when I tried to win those Kobe's and didn't, but
look at that reminds you of anything.
oh my goodness. Okay, so when we were trying to win the Kyrie, it was a Kyrie Kobe hybrid for the Bruce Lee Kyries, right? And we could probably find those online for dirt now. And we both wanted them. We were trying to get them on sneakers. I think I was in a meeting or something, and we were both at work, and then all of a sudden, like, your boss's boss walked up, like the chief or whatever she was, and you had to like throw your phone, and by the time you got back to your phone, like, it was over. Like, that was before they were doing like the draws. It was like you just had to like try to get in. You didn't have that 10-minute window. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
a mess. I was kind of salty about that, but at this point, like, I don't even think about those shoes for real. And you got the actual Kobe Bruce Lee's now, so I think it all worked out.
I'm still mad. All right. I'm on dangerous ground asking this question, but what's the hardest L that you've taken on the sneakers since you've been in this?
The hardest L?
Mm-hmm.
Them,
Kobe's.
I'm sorry, like I literally cried about that. Like I wasn't boo-hoo crying, but my eyes welled up. Like you got to be kidding me right now. Like I tried so hard to get them things, man. I was too salty. Like I was on every site on my computer, on my phone, and on my tablet, like trying to get those things. Like I don't think that there's a sneaker that I've wanted that bad and didn't get.
Okay. Okay. Now, normally in the show, this is where I would ask, how does your family feel about your relationship with sneakers? But, since we are married, you know, um, beyond me, like, how did your mom feel about the sneakers? How do your siblings feel about it? Like, how does that? What's up, Kick Troy?
I
What's
don't
up,
think my siblings
Kick
care
Troy?
either way. My niece likes it because sometimes I give her stuff. She wears my size, so I think she's cool with it. I don't think my siblings really care. My mother thought it was ridiculous. Like, what mother wouldn't? Like, I don't even think she realized how many pairs I had. And of course, my collection has grown significantly since we moved because I got rid of and sold a lot of stuff before we left to try to like reduce what we were moving. And then I've, bought quite a bit. And then I've bought quite a bit here lately too over the last couple weeks. So but yeah, she was like, you only need 2 or 3 good pairs. And I was like, who? Like what? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell, she had more than that herself.
Right. From stuff I gave her. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh,
But that was
man.
before like earlier on, like when I first started to have my little collection of shoes and she saw it and she was just like, why you got so many?
Mm, yeah. Do you think that our son, Cool Boy Ike, will ever really be a sneakerhead?
Nah, I don't think he will.
He's a gamer, and that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he appreciates having nice shoes. Like, I don't think he'll just wear any old thing, but I don't think like he'll want to really have a collection like we have. I don't think he'll want to maintain them and clean them and organize them and deal with moving them from place to place. Like, I don't think he'll be a real sneakerhead. I think he'll keep, a few pairs because he wants to look nice, but that's it.
Okay. Okay. Um, what direction do you see your collection going in the future?
So right now, I have been intentional about not buying as many Nikes. Um, for a couple reasons. One, they're just more and more difficult to get, and I don't have time to be dealing with the frustration of not getting said sneaker. I also just want to expand my collection more and have more variety. So right now, I'm just focusing on buying non-Nikes and non-Jordans, Pumas, New Balances, maybe a couple pairs of Reeboks, things like that. Chucks.
Okay. What specific shoe is on your radar next?
So there's a pair of low dunks that come out on the 4th for women that are multicolored. They're like pink, green, that same green glow I can't match, yellow. That's a pair that I want to get. And then whenever the South Beach 8s come out, I'm gonna try those. And just like a couple regular things that I've seen here and there on like sneaker news or nice kicks and stuff like that. Some 90s, some forces, things like that.
Okay. All right. Whew. Um, do you have any questions for me?
So I do want to ask you, like, do you ever at any point in time intend on trimming down your collection? Because I'm not going to say how many you have, but I'm just like, I went in the garage today. So it's at the top of my mind. Like, do you ever see yourself like trimming it down in any kind of way?
Oh, you're gonna ask me that here on the show. Okay.
I'm
I
just
don't.
curious. I'm not saying you need to or you should. I was just wondering if that was something you thought about or considered.
I mean, I had to trim it down when we moved here, but I don't know. I don't know, dear.
Trimmed it down when we moved here?
I mean, I sold like 50, 60 pairs when we moved. I sold like more than half of my Air Max 90s. I sold all kinds of stuff. Some stuff I wish I still had, but I
Stuff
don't know.
you
I
don't
mean,
wear.
working for Converse has obviously changed it. I mean, I don't really get the love on my content because I wear Converse most of the week because I work for them and I have to wear their shoes, you know. Not that it's an issue. I mean, I have a lot. I mean, you went in the garage, so you see I have a lot of Converse, and I had a lot before, but like I have even more now. It's like I'm endorsed by them. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that I've considered. I mean, some of the stuff in the garage is stuff that is for sale that I have yet to post. Stuff that you know, some Vans and some Isaac shoes out there that are not a part of the collection. So yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff, if somebody comes with the right price and I'm not just giving it away, I mean, I guess I would be up for it. But anything that's in the sneaker vortex is property. So that's what that is. I mean, you know how that is. I mean, you've seen me in the middle of the night looking for random Air Max trainers, the Trainer Max 96. You know what I mean? Like shoes like that, the Air Max Pro Street, uh, the Air Mission, just random shoes that only retroed once, disappeared off the face of the earth. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you have the money, you just can't find them. Stuff like that, I'm not going to sell.
Yeah.
But
Now I completely understand and agree with that. But
we'll say a lot of the, like for example, all right, I'll bring these down. I really didn't think you were gonna ask me a question like that on the show, but it's good. It's good. I should have known better. So this isn't even what I meant to show. So stuff like this, like when we were still living in Cleveland, I had a rotation of shoes like this that I used to call winter beaters. Now I have the 2016 version of this shoe. This is the 2012. It's yellowed. It's got a Jumpman on the back. It's not made as well. I kind of use it now, like for certain outfits. This might look better than the new one. Certain outfits, the new one might look better. But there would be some stuff I would be up to sell. I don't know when and how that's going to happen, but it is something that I have, considered. So, but I
okay.
will say, Raj, if it was set up differently, it wouldn't look like it was as much stuff as it is.
The
So
number is the number. That's all that matters. But I mean,
I
I
don't
will
know.
also say for you, it's not even just Nikes or Jordans. Like you have a lot of everything. I mean, I didn't realize how many dress shoes you had or how many boots you had. Like you just have shoes in general. So
I
more
had to be.
sneakers than anything else, but you definitely have a lot of shoes.
You got to swag it up if you want to be married to, you know what I'm saying? If I was looking all fucked up, I wouldn't have been able to get on with you anyway, would I? Like, I could wear
Whatever.
some old foolery, you know. But yeah. So,
I
do
always
you have any?
that on our first date you wore those LeBrons that I wanted. Petty.
Oh, I didn't even know you wanted them like that, or did I?
You did know. Like that was one of the pairs we had talked about when we first started dating.
Oh, the
Um
LeBron, the All Star LeBron twos. That was what I
yeah,
wore on our first date.
yeah.
That was your high school colors. I was trying to represent for you. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get in good with you. You know. Yeah,
Whatever,
like I
man.
said, I wouldn't have been able to get on with you if I was looking fucked up.
That's not true. Well, yeah, that's not true.
You a
It's
stipulation
not.
having type person, so you know what I mean. But all right. Any other any other questions? I blocked out a whole hour for this, and we done got through all the questions in 40 minutes. I mean, you know what I mean? So,
And that's because straight to the point, It doesn't have to be a whole hour.
I'm here to entertain the people. You see, you got people laughing, you know what I'm saying, in the comments, because I'm over here stuttering and fumbling and trying to, you know what I mean, get to the hoop. You put for a press, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, anything else you want to talk about or discuss with the shoe game, or any other questions you want to put me on the spot with? This is the only time, because once I come upstairs, it's just back to regular. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no numbers and no collection and nothing. You know what I mean? Other than, because I mean, telling people how many pairs you think you got? You got about what, 250, 260, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
It's over 200 because
I between 260 and 300, somewhere in there. I do need to do a count and figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of shoes, man. I mean, it's a lot.
It is, especially for a person who works at home. Like, where am I going? Where am I wearing these shoes to? Like,
got a swag on the niggas when you go out. You know what I'm saying? We go out a lot. We do go out a lot. I mean, chances are, I mean, it's late today. We probably gonna go out to eat today. So,
yeah,
can't go out looking fucked up.
that's true. Cannot.
Even though I just wore some Chuck 2s, so I don't have nothing special on today.
Did I talk about my threes?
Nope. Perfect time.
Yeah. Facts about recent cops, and I completely forgot that I won those threes on sneakers. Shout out to the sneakers app for that win. But those are coming in the mail, and my worst nightmare came true that they're coming via laser ship. So hopefully I get them, because laser ship be real faulty. So everybody send a prayer up for me.
Yeah, y'all watching this, you know what I'm saying? Pray for me that they come, because it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be hell to pay for me if they don't come. Okay?
What? Like, you had something to do with it.
And, it'll still be my fault anyway. I'm the husband. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my fault. You know what I mean? Just like I had to tell y'all, I called her from work, like, hey, did you remember to enter the draw? Yes, I entered the draw. Now get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tore my whole face off because she was trying to win and get those shoes. So, you know what I mean? It's all right. We'll sneak.
Why do you exaggerate like that? Like, you had me sounding like insane. Like, I was just like, why would you call right now? I'm trying to win them on other apps. Like,
flames coming out your mouth and everything, man. It's rough. So, all right. Well, I guess if we ain't got nothing to go over, I guess we can wrap it up and figure out what dinner is gonna be. So, I definitely appreciate. Hey, Larry V or Larive7, how do you say it? You know what I'm saying? Type it in the thing, because I feel like I've been trying to get you on the show for a minute. I don't want to say your name wrong. From Nike Talk, that this dude has all types of stuff in the vortex there, all kinds of trainers and craziness.
Yeah, anybody that you say is a Nike Talk vet, I already know they got some stuff, like, because they've been in it for a minute.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Before we go, is there anything else coming out this year that you plan on, getting? Because I'm going to tell you what I plan on trying to get, at least on the Jordan side.
Not really. I think I already said I wanted to get those South Beaches. That's probably the biggest thing that I know of coming out. But yeah, I can't really think of nothing.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to get a new pair of South Beach 8s, just because you saw what happened to my red carpets. I'm going to be crushed when that happens to my South Beaches, because we did a week, about a week ago, we did a week where my wife and I wore the same shoe every day, posted it on Instagram. But one of the days we were going to wear our red carpets because she has the new retro pair from 2019. I still have my old pair from 2009, but they're starting to separate. They need to be re-glued. I mean, it's an easy re-glue, but I really would rather just have a retro pair, but they're still way too much. In my size, they're not affordable like they were for my wife. So, you know what I mean? I know that eventually, since the South Beach 8s are 10 years old now, actually closer to 11 years old, that could happen. And I'm going to be crushed. So, you know,
Yeah.
so, but other than that, I mean, I'm for some reason I have an affinity for the black and Volt Jordan 6. That's a hood classic. You know the hood is gonna have them bitches. They're gonna be everywhere. They're full family. Every hood nigga in the world is gonna have on a Volt shirt from Walmart, some dark denim jeans, and those shoes. You know it. I know it. Everybody watching this knows it. So those.
I'm not surprised by that. You love the Jordan 6. Like any colorway that comes out, I think you're willing to get it.
Well, not any other way, but most of them. Not any. I didn't like any of those
Yeah.
K54. There's a few that I didn't fuck with, but the Lightning fours, you know, the all yellow fours that came out in 2006, I never had them. They were $250. You could only get them on Nike.com when they came out back then, and they came with a windbreaker.
You know, that's
Those,
a silhouette that I don't really like. I don't care for the 4.
yeah,
I think it's because of my shoe size. Like they look so bulky. Like I can't. I don't feel right. I don't feel like I can pull them off.
yeah. And then the white and midnight navy Jordan 6 from 2000. My pair crumbled. I don't know, sometime when I was living on Toland, so probably 2014. I think was the last time I got to wear them before they completely disintegrated. So I would like to have those. And my cool gray 11s are from 2001. I'm actually gonna show them here. How, you know, it's time for a new pair. You know how yellow
Yeah.
that bottom is. It's like a gum bottom. You could
It really does.
call. Ah,
Like the bottom on them citrus 11s that just came out. Oh man, them things look orange, man. It's crazy.
I mean, they're
So you
20.
didn't get a newer pair of those when those came out when you were at Villa?
Well, if you remember, when they came out for Christmas of 2010, um, we were pretty much together by then. But if you remember, that was right when I had moved to Toland.
Mm.
You know how it is. You know, you single, you move, your money be kind of fucked up. So I didn't get the South Beach 8s or the cool gray 11s because of the move from 143rd to Toland.
Mm.
So that was why I didn't get these in 2010. I wasn't right until like a month after that. So yeah, I'm going through it. So yeah,
What else are you trying to get this year?
the cool gray 11, and the Air Max, any Air Max 96s that are original colored.
Mm.
Of course, if they ever come out with the Air Max 294, you know, the holiest of holy grails, even though they probably won't. You know, anytime those come out, everything else stops. Because seriously, if they ever retro those, I might just quit. Telling you, I'm gonna buy as many pairs of those as I can and just quit.
Okay.
So,
You say so.
all right. Well, on behalf of my lovely wife, V Weathers HR, if y'all can make sure and follow the hashtag V Weathers HR Kicks.
Follow
You know,
me on Instagram, V Weathers
yeah,
HR. I'm also on TikTok. I just joined TikTok and posted like my first video 2 days ago. V Weathers HR on there as well.
yeah, yeah. Make sure and follow her, y'all. You know, and we will see y'all soon. My boy Royal the Third, he just joining as we closing up. What's up, man? Hit me up in a little bit. But I appreciate everybody for watching. On behalf of my wife, we will see y'all soon. Peace.
Bye, everybody.